Hello, my lovely YouTube viewers. My name's Pam and welcome back to my YouTube channel of quick 6-minute lessons for the PTE test. Today, you're going to learn techniques for the 9th question type of the 21 question types in the PTE, multiple choice, single answer questions. But first, let me just explain about PTE's overall format. There are 3 sections to the PTE. Section 1, speaking and writing. Section 2, reading. Section 3, listening. Strange that speaking and writing are in the same section, isn't it? Anyway, firstly, we did the speaking and writing section. There are 6 speaking question types and 2 writing question types in that. Secondly, we're doing the reading section, and there are 5 different reading question types in that. Thirdly, and finally, we will do the listening section. There are 8 listening question types. So, in total, we will complete 21 different question types in 3 different sections. And then we celebrate. Now, do you notice that today's lesson is lesson 9? That means we have already done all the speaking and writing. So the most difficult section, I think, is done. Now we are moving on to the easier parts of the test. Well, a little bit easier. So now is where you try to collect as many points as you can by answering these questions really well. So today, lesson 9 is on multiple choice single answer questions in the reading section. I'm going to help you with a super simple way to approach these. The first reading question type is called multiple choice single answer. There are about 2 or 3 of these questions in each test, and for each question, you read one text, about 100 words, and you just answer one question about that text. The questions are always multiple choice, and there are usually 4 choices of answers. You must choose the best answer. Okay, so there is a rumor that multiple choice single answer questions do not get you many points. Some people even say it's a waste of time. But nobody knows the full PTE scoring system. So if you try it, you'll get some points anyway. I think you should know how to answer them, at least. So I'm going to show you a really fast way. Now you just need 3 points. 1, 1.5 minutes. 2, main idea. 3, first and last sentence. So point 1, finish each question within 1.5 minutes. If you take longer than that, you won't have enough time for the rest of the reading section. Point 2, most questions ask for the main idea. For example, what is the central focus of the text? Or what is the author's key point? However, some questions are not asking for the main idea. They might ask for a detail, but in that case, just use the technique in lesson 10. Alright, point 3, first and last sentence. To find the main idea of these texts, you can often just read the first and last sentence of the text. That's it. Main ideas are usually the first sentence of the text, but not always, so read the last sentence too. Last sentences usually summarize the text. So let's look at the first and last sentence of this text. The first sentence is, alcohol is dangerous. So maybe that's the main idea. Let's check the last sentence. The last sentence's idea is alcohol is dangerous too. It's the same main idea. So let's look at our example multiple choice options. The answer is alcohol is bad for you. All of the other answers are just reasons supporting the main idea. Now let me show you how to answer today's question type with a PTE level example. Okay, so this example question is from the official guide to the PTE Academic. Now remember point 1, 1.5 minutes, so keep an eye on the time. Point 2, main idea? Well, here is the question. What is the main issue concerning the writer? So you need to look for the main idea. Point 3, now let's read the first and last sentence. The first sentence is, English is changing. That could be a main idea. Next, check the last sentence. In this chapter, it is argued that people's actual use of language doesn't prove this to be true. What? What is this? We don't know, right? Sometimes you need to read the sentence before the last sentence to understand. Whenever you find an unexplained this in the last sentence, you need to go to the sentence before it and find out what that word means. So in this text, this means the quality of written English being poorer because of emails. Now, in simple English, you can understand that the last sentence means this chapter will argue that emails are not making written English worse. So do the first and last sentences match? Not exactly. So which one is the main idea? If the first and last sentence are different, trust the last sentence. Okay, so let's look at the multiple choice options. Which one is closest in meaning to the main idea? And that is D, the effect of emails on the standard of written English. And done. So, just remember these 3 points. First point, 1.5 minutes. Second point, is it a question about the main idea? Third point, if it's a main idea question, find the main idea by reading the first sentence and the last sentence. I hope you found today's lesson useful. If you did, please take a second to click subscribe. It means my next lesson will show up in your feed. I also want to take just a minute to give you some tips about self-study to help with PTE multiple choice, multiple answer questions. Now, in today's lesson, I taught you how to find the main idea in the text quickly. But did you notice how much easier it was to find the main idea in the first simple question about alcohol than it was in the second more difficult question about email writing? The first question was easier because it did not include any words like this to refer back to previous sentences. But in PTE, as in real life, English is full of words like this, that, it, words that refer back to previous sentences. So pay attention to these in English when you read the news, read something on Instagram, anything. Your reading will improve a lot, and so, of course, will your results in PTE multiple choice single answer questions. Or, if you want guidance, I teach online programs that include lessons on this part of English, and they also include plenty of practice at finding the main idea in a text. So, please check them out. You can learn a lot of English and techniques for tests like PTE and IELTS. It's useful for getting visas, business, and even high grades at university. But it's only 20 minutes of study a day, includes live lessons and a student community. So you talk and practice with friends. Easy and fun, right? Check neo-english.com. There's a 7-day free trial to understand our program. Try it. And if you want me to support you one-to-one, we offer a private tutoring package too. So as I said, some people say to ignore multiple choice single answer questions. But if you use my technique, you can do these questions without taking much time and get the points for it. Okay, have a fantastic day, and I hope I see you at our next lesson, question type number 10, multiple choice, multiple answer questions. So the technique for those is different to today's technique, so I hope you'll watch. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Goodbye.